Hour 4 is finally happening, folks. And let's be honest, it better be Jackie Chan leading the charge because Chris Tucker's been stuck in neutral for years. Sure, Tucker's younger than Chan, but somehow Jackie's still flipping off walls while Tucker's out here trying to flip pancakes. The man hasn't aged. He's like a kung fu Benjamin Button. Meanwhile, Tucker's comedic timing is still golden. If only he could stop reminiscing about Friday and actually show up with some energy. Picture this. Jackie Chan dodging explosions while Tucker yells, "Man, I'm too old for this," in that high-pitched voice that could wake the dead. Their chemistry is undeniable, but let's face it, Jackie's stunts will carry this movie like he carried Carter through 3 films. If Tucker doesn't step up, Chan might just recruit his stunt double to replace him. Either way, buckle up. It's going to be a hilarious ride.
What if I told you that the beloved action comedy duo of Chief Inspector Lee and Detective James Carter might return for another wild adventure in Rush Hour 4? Can you imagine the laughter, the chaos, and of course, the iconic camaraderie that made the first 3 films such hits? As fans of these characters, we can't help but feel a mix of excitement and nostalgia at the thought of seeing Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker back on screen together. So, what should we expect if this film actually happens? Let's dive into the potential plot, characters, and challenges that could unfold. One of the most thrilling aspects of a potential Rush Hour 4 is the return of Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker as our favorite mismatched duo, Chief Inspector Lee and Detective James Carter. Their dynamic is a key part of what made the first 3 movies so entertaining. Lee's calm, disciplined martial arts skills contrast hilariously with Carter's boisterous, often reckless approach to crime solving. Imagine the two of them reuniting after all these years. Fans old and new would flock to theaters, eager to see how their classic chemistry translates into a fresh storyline. However, we must consider, can they still capture the same magic that made their partnership unforgettable? Will they reignite that sparkling energy, or have they lost a step? Now, let's jump into the exciting plot of Rush Hour 4. Picture this. A high-profile murder rocks the glittering city of Las Vegas, claiming the life of Senator Leonard. In a twist of intrigue, the LVPD Deputy Chief Palma is brought into the mix and quickly realizes she needs the seasoned investigative skills of Carter, alongside the expertise of Chief Inspector Lee from Hong Kong. As the investigation unfolds, it becomes clear that the senator's killer might be part of an underground network, potentially Chinese. This move sets the stage for explosive action sequences, vibrant Vegas scenes, and comedic tension as Lee and Carter attempt to unravel the mystery. With so much potential for thrilling chases and hilarious misunderstandings, Las Vegas serves as an ideal backdrop for their antics. But is the plot enough to satisfy the expectations of eager fans? As we look forward to a potential Rush Hour 4, let's take a moment to consider the character flaws that could impact the story. Here's where I bring in Samuel, who offers an intriguing perspective. Samuel, look, I love the originals just as much as anyone, but we can't ignore the glaring issues with Lee and Carter. Sure, Lee is a master of martial arts, but his serious demeanor often makes him unrelatable. Not every viewer can connect with that stoic nature. Then there's Carter. His impulsiveness is a double-edged sword. While it adds a layer of humor, it often leads to chaos and jeopardizes their cases. Can audiences really root for a duo that stumbles through every investigation? I'm just saying, their flaws might make things interesting, but could also derail the movie's success. While the excitement for Rush Hour 4 is undoubtedly palpable, we must also consider the potential challenges that could arise. The cinematic landscape has transformed dramatically since the last installment. Audience tastes and filmmaking standards have evolved. Jokes that may have thrived 2 decades ago might not resonate the same way today, and cultural sensitivity matters more than ever. A comedic misstep could easily lead to backlash, potentially overshadowing the film's fun aspects. Additionally, fans expect the same level of thrilling action we associate with the first films. But can today's filmmakers recapture that unique blend of humor and heart? Without the outright charm of Jackie Chan's stunning action sequences and Chris Tucker's vibrant energy, the film might feel like a shadow of its former self. In the end, Rush Hour 4 could either reignite our fond memories of Lee and Carter or risk tarnishing the legacy of the beloved franchise. What do you think? Should they dive back into this world, or is it best left in the past? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.